Hell yeah.
Yo, what's going on? Cuts by Reggie, back with another video, right? And today we're just gonna do a quick review of a clipper that I've been using for a little bit right now. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, comment, like, share, dislike the videos if you dislike the videos, right? So today we are going to do a quick review of the WezTeck clipper, right? WezTeck hair clipper. They had the WezTeck guard that you could add on to clippers and you know, change the blade out, put that on, whatever, right? So now they actually have an actual clipper. Goes from a 0 guard all the way to a 2 guard, right? As of right now, I think the clipper is actually out of stock, but I do think they are doing pre-orders for the next run of them. Should be shipping out here soon. Don't know exactly when, but they should be shipping out at the time of this video. I don't even know when this video is dropping, but at the time of recording this video, they are out of stock, but they are doing pre-orders. The pricing for this is $180 on the website, all right? And I did the unboxing. You get the clipper, you get the charging cable, and then that's pretty much it. And then you get the extra guard that goes from the 2 to the 4. There's not a lot to it. That is the guard. That guard, now, when I was doing the unboxing of this, I thought that guard would get in the way of certain cuts going around the ear. And at times it kind of bumped the ear, but it wasn't nothing crazy. You know, it wasn't like a problem, right? This button here is sensitive. So, I mean, but once you get the hold used to how you're gonna hold it, you're not here that much at all. Even when, I mean, when you're cutting down, you're up in this area right here. And then when you're fading, you're probably gonna be up here holding it that way instead of all the way down here. But it is a sensitive button. Sometimes you can hit it on accident and cut it off, right? This is the sound of the clipper. And then once you put the guard on, does get a little, like you can hear a higher hum once it closes, but nothing crazy. This has 2 hours of run time, 10,000 RPM, and it does, I mean, that's it, all right? It comes with the clipper, comes with the guard. It also comes with a screwdriver, clipper oil, and all that stuff, right? So as far as using this clipper, right? Starting off, it did get warm, hot, not hot, but warm every now and then, holding the body. It's like after you use it for a little while, it does seem to get a little warm around the area of holding it. That was the only problem as far as the feel of it. You get what I'm saying? Using it though. So the main thing about this is the fact that you don't have to go back and forth between clippers, and you can just use the WezTeck, right? And as far as, let's say somebody come in, they want a 2 guard, or they want to cut against the grain with a 1.5. The best thing about this is it is actually true to size. You know, you can get some clippers sometimes where they'll say it'll open up to a true 1, but it really don't open to a 1, right? But with this, going with the grain, like on waves and stuff like that, if somebody asked for a 2 guard, and there was haircuts where I would use my clipper with a 2 guard close, or I'll go to this, and it was like match. Like it was true to size. That was one of the best things about this. Now, putting on this guard though, also, while it is still true to size, using it with the guard, you run into a lot of problems once you get past the open it up with the guard. I mean, it cuts. If you're going against the grain, it's fine, especially if you coming through and somebody got a lot of hair and they want to just go against the grain. It's cool, it cuts. But once you're trying to lay down some hair or fade with it, it's a few passings that you have to go with the guard that kind of slows you up a little bit. And that's what, not a problem, but like say you're doing a bald fade or something, it's not as close, like it's not as gapped as you would like it to be for you to only want to use 1 clipper. Now you can gap it if you want to, but then I think that would take away the true to size or true to the number of the guards when you're trying to cut hair and stuff like that. So I didn't want to mess with that at all. So you do run into that problem where you have to, when you fading or when you cutting down some hair, because even without the guard, sometimes depending on the texture of the hair, you would have to go over it a few times to actually get it to lay down the way that you want to, right? But when it comes to fading and stuff, you would have to pull out another clipper to kind of get out your ball line. You would have to pull out another clipper to kind of finish up the fading process that you're looking for, right? I think this is like the best thing for waving, like, or just laying down hair, or a kid bring the mama bring the kid in, they just cut it low, right? Just go against it. It's a perfect clipper for certain situations. This has been good, but I don't see it as being the all-around clipper that they are aiming it to be. Cutting waves without the guard feels better. Like, say you was using like a Oster or something, where you don't have the guard, so it's metal going straight through the hair. It just leaves a cleaner cut. And that's what you get with this when you cutting somebody's hair. You just want it to lay down. It's perfect. When it comes to the tapering and fading, now it does work, but sometimes depending on the texture of the hair, you would have to go back over it with something else. So I think it's kind of taken away from the one clipper aspect that they're aiming for. And especially once you put the guard on, the guard is kind of, I didn't use that too often. Now there's a lot of times, like I said, I laid down some hair, I cut through some hair, somebody come in with a lot of hair, it works. As far as going through bulk, now, it says it has 10,000 RPM and you can feel it, but when you start actually cutting, it don't seem like it got that full push through certain textures of hair. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, it works, but if somebody come in with some real thick hair, you're gonna have to go over it a few times or transfer it to another clipper. You know what I'm saying? So is it worth the buy? Yeah. Is it gonna be the one clipper that you can just put your other clippers in a drawer and you only working with the WezTeck? Probably not. All right. Like I said, I do like it. I've been using it. And you do gotta get, because it's like 19 clicks, right? So when you're fading, you can hear it when it hit a little bit, but it's real smooth. It's like you can hear the clicks, but it's not a click lever per se. I don't even know if that makes sense, because you can hear it, you know what I'm saying, when you're fading. But when you're fading, or if you gotta go back and forth through your motion of getting to the one guard that you just used or going to the two, it also slows you down because you gotta kind of get it right on the notch, right? So let's say you put that ball line in, but then you want to get up to the half. You gotta kind of turn your clipper around, get it to the half, then go cutting. Then you gotta go to the one, but then if you want to go back to the half, you gotta kind of turn it around. So it does slow you down a little bit when doing a cut. But I think it's still a good product. I just think maybe some extra work need to be done, and I don't know what that work could be to actually get it to be that one clipper that you would need without using guards and stuff. But that's my opinion. I hope all of that made sense, because I was trying to explain the use of it, but it's kind of, until you put it in your hand. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, comment, like, share, dislike the videos if you dislike the videos, and I will be back with another tutorial, another review, another unboxing, or something. Peace.